and welcome to Big Brother's Little Brother. Hello, gallery. Bye-bye, gallery. Lovely work. Unlike a sissy main show, a masculine show, made by men for men. Or at least it would be if Dirk was in charge. As it is, we're a bit fey on the show today, and we like that. It's day 23, the time is 7:30. Coming up on today's show, a woman who's such a huge fan of the show, the first time she went into the camera runs, she was reduced to tears. Although he probably shouldn't have taken her in when Kinga was in the garden. So let's just argue with us, everyone. And my next guest wrote and presented a Radio 2 sketch show That Was Then, This Is Now. So now then, please welcome from then, Richard Herring here right now. Genius with us today. Plus, from new E4 drama Skins, we have Joe Dempsey in the camera runs. There he is. Hello, Joe.
You all right, Dermot?
How are things all right?
Well, it's all happening here. They're making dinner at the moment. Dirk was chopping onions, but he didn't cry.
OK.
Probably all that A-team stuff, but
and
yeah.
what is on the menu for today, Joe?
A big fish.
A big fish. Thank you very much, Joe. Oh, nice. Good carving action from the Benedict as well. He's done that before in the A-team. Whittle! Thank you very much, Joe. More from you later on. Trust me, this time tomorrow, you will know who that boy is. But now, my friends, we kick off the show as we always do. Look, Runners, big news, get out. OK, first up, you're going to like this. Airheads. At 2:17 today, the young Jack and Danielle called upon the older Dirk to solve a global question that's been puzzling them for some time. Take a look at this.
Do you know what clouds are?
I'm not completely sure, but I think it's water vapour, because that's where the rain comes from.
It's people's breath.
Dick! What are the clouds? What are clouds?
Moisture in the air, water vapor, what moisture in the
Told
air?
you, water vapour.
Yeah, moisture in the air.
He said it's breath, people's breath going... That's what he said makes clouds.
What, people's breath?
How high do you think them clouds are?
Oh, they're about 2,000 feet above the ground.
How big's 2,000 feet?
Half a mile.
So we could drive there. If we could drive upwards, we'd only have to drive half an hour and we'd be there.
Trust me, we could devote a whole show to that last conversation, but we haven't got time. How big is 2,000 feet? Next up, I ain't getting on no task, sucker. At 4:17 today, housemates were set a new task. It seems one housemate had a sense of deja vu. Take it away, Templeton.
It is gotta be.
Dun 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 dun.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Oh! Housemates. In 2007, a crack celebrity was sent to the Big Brother house. For today's task, these housemates must liberate their rewards from a maximum security stockade located in the lounge. Wanted by the housemates, these rewards must be retrieved using ingenuity. For those of you from Liverpool, that's cleverness. And the materials provided. If you'd like a reward, if no one else can help you, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire the BB team.
And lastly, I pity the task, you crazy fool. It seems that under the watchful eye of a professional, the housemates had no trouble looting the lounge. They secured plenty of valuable items for survival in the house, including champagne, a fish, and a teddy bear. Take a look.
There.
Right, ready? Wait. Champagne! But I wanted the teddy bear.
The teddy bear's gone. Hang
No,
on,
he's
let me
not.
make
No,
it
he's not.
a bit
Come and help me get the teddy and I'll get you the slippers for you.
Oh, no, let's get the ducks first. So we're done the jewellery bit.
Yes. It's too heavy.
No,
Oh, chauffeur.
you need to bend that one. Ready?
Oh.
You want your team? I can get it with the hockey stick.
Take a picture! Honey, I'm home. We eat tonight.
Lucky there that Ian came out before he went into the house, because the way he pined for and cuddled a teddy bear, it was never a giveaway. He was indeed gay. That, my friends, was Little Brother's Big News. quite cheeky and off script. Might get sued for that, so we can't. No, we don't. Blah, 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 blah. Now, please welcome around 3,000 people taking a look at him on his blog. I can only hope that isn't a spelling mistake on the autocue. It's Richard Herring, everyone. And by his side, she's been in Brookside twice and never once been murdered or turned into a lesbian, Sinetra Sarkar. So, nominations and the double eviction. Over to you guys. What are your thoughts?
Oh, it's about time we had a double eviction.
I know.
I've missed them.
Well, I was a bit worried we were going to have, like, Sunday or indeed Friday with just that many people. Right.
Got to get rid of some. Get rid of the deadwood.
OK, and who is the deadwood?
Well, Jo was going, I would imagine. Mm-hmm. She's not been particularly pleasant.
Right.
And I would choose Cleo as the other one.
You too?
Me too. I'm exactly the same, funnily enough.
Why? Obviously, we've talked a lot about Jo over the last week, but why Cleo?
She didn't stand up enough, I think. She had a chance to kind of get those girls in order earlier on, and she's been a bit weird.
This is what I don't get, because Cleo has, like, recently come into her own since Jade's left, and she's kind of...
Yeah, but can I say something about that? What I've got a problem with is Cleo didn't stand up for Shilpa when the Jade Shilpa Gate thing was going on. However, Dirk has said something that has pissed somebody else off, and that has made Cleo want to stand up for them, and now she's picking on him. So she's prepared to stand up for whoever it is Dirk has upset,
Okay,
who I
so
don't know that
you
is.
want Cleo and Jo to go, but who's ready to go? Because Dirk looked like he was ready to go since day two.
Dirk wants to go, but that's why we must keep him there. He mustn't leave, because he just wants his money. He wants to go home with his money. We've got to keep him in there, get our value for money.
When the show is far more innocent, there's a real parallel with how Jack D was when he was in the house.
Yeah,
I mean, it was all for charity, I know then, but now you can just see Dirk, literally, the days are just like... It's life-sapping.
Yeah.
But he's been honest about it, and he's very self-aware, and you know, I want to see what he does next to try.
Well, next up was who's most enjoyable to watch for you this series? I guess who's still in the house.
Oh God, who's the most enjoyable? I mean, is Jack in the house? Let's be honest. Let's just take him out the picture for beginning.
Do you know what? When I looked at question 4 today, who's been the most enjoyable to watch? I had no comprehension that Jack would have even figured
Exactly.
in your
How
answer.
could you put the word entertaining
You've
and
seen
Jack?
part of his winky. Come on, that's... What could be more
Give the guy
entertaining?
some credit, yeah?
I fell asleep at that point.
I'd like to see the rest. It was quite impressive.
Who have you liked in there? Who's come to the table? Because it's obviously been a strange Big Brother this year.
I think all the older people basically have acted with dignity, which is not a word I associate with Big Brother. People in the house, and I think Jermaine's been incredibly dignified, and Shilpa and Dirk. I just think his honesty is incredible.
I think this is going to be the year that nice guys, straight girls, kind of win, rather than anyone that sort of sparkles.
I hope so. I hope so. I think there's been so much nastiness in there that I think hopefully good must. The flower must grow from the dirt.
OK, Dirk and Shilpa have asked the question, are all girls in Britain like Danielle and Jo?
Oh, gosh, can you believe those poor...
Audience?
I know.
Stop swearing. They're shouting swear words at
They are.
And guffing. Look at that, I can smell a guff. There's a guff.
It's so unfortunate that these two people who've never lived in England are getting their first impressions of, like, young, teenage, 20-something girls, and they're getting Danielle and Jo in their face. It's so wrong. I mean, there are girls like that. Of course, there's plenty of girls like that. But to put them as the only representation is really unfair. Especially because Big Brother's usually very good at finding, you know, a good selection. I think that they will hopefully get to see if they stick around in this country after the show's finished.
Well, Dennis Rodman did last year, and he sampled some lovely girls from so I can't imagine that the other guys wouldn't. Let's take a look at the girls in action. Prepare to be proud.
This is Young Girls in England today.
Oh my God, my arse is smelling.
Oh, Danielle.
Man.
When I'm in restaurants, I take the toilet roll and put it in my bag.
You probably got skid marks in your undies. You probably got big beans coming out your bum. That was gross.
Good one, yes,
Excuse me.
God, it was like Jane from the summer all over again. I don't need to see that. What response do you think Jo will get if she is evicted tonight, sort of moving on? Tomorrow?
Response? I don't think she's going to get a very good response,
Really? You think?
I don't think so. I think the level of conversation that Danielle and Jo together have given us on TV is not giving a good impression of
Well, how
who
do you
they
feel
are.
about it as a big Big Brother fan that always watches?
Yeah. Well, I don't think Jo's done herself any favours. I think she's forgotten the cameras are there, which sometimes is good, but I think she wouldn't behave like that at home. I hope she wouldn't.
Even this week, when they must have realised something was going on last week, you know, but she still hasn't seemed to make any effort to redress any balance, you know what I mean?
It's funny how, Dirk's still suffered a lot of the ire from the girls as well, you know?
But, you know, she still made a little catty comment about Shilpa, you know, she nominated her. You just think if she had any sense, she would just go, look, all right, I'm going to back off that and just try and be a bit nice, because, you know, she's got no self-awareness.
So, who do you think's safe from eviction out of the people that are up?
I think Shilpa's safe.
Shilpa's safe.
Do you think Shilpa knows she's safe? Or do you think...
No.
I think she must have. I think once she won the vote last week, I think that was... She just completely turned around. I think she just cheered up a lot and was a lot happier. And
Remember, there was no crowd, so she didn't get to hear the response, whether it was good or bad for her. She just knew that she doesn't know whether it was 50-49. Sorry, that wouldn't work.
I don't think she necessarily...
51-49.
Yeah, she knows there's that 50-49 one.
I think the fact there was no crowd there... The fact there's no crowd there's probably an indication there's something bad about that.
Who are we backing to win?
I would like my face to go on the face.
OK.
Hey. Sisterhood, Shilpa.
You're going to go for Shilpa. Thank you very much, guys. More for them in part 2. Lovely. Here we go.
You're a bad boy.
Did she really say that?
You're a bad boy.
I like that. Nice. Oh.
This is a girl's show.
Well, it is. It's not a bad thing. Let's go over and speak to Joe in the camera runs. How you doing, Joe?
I'm great, thanks, Dermot. The action's continuing in the kitchen here.
Now, last time I was there, they carved up that salmon like there was no tomorrow. What's happening in there now? Is the salmon still around, or is it in their hungry bellies?
The salmon seems to have disappeared, but I think Danielle's making some kind of shepherd's pie while Jermaine stands and watches.
How's Jack doing? Yeah, he looks like he's active, but is he doing anything?
No, he's just watching, and I think as well, Jermaine's not said a word either. He's just taking it all in. And I noticed that Dirk also has his soy sauce in his pocket.
Okay.
To make sure that no one...
Nice. There, look, a holster. Look, just in case he needs it. Quick draw. Good knowledge, Joe. Thanks a million. See you later on.
See you in a bit.
He's going to be coming back to the studio. Join us in part 2 when we'll find out who Joe is. And Sinetta and Richard are going to be playing mind games with you, and you can win all these prizes belonging to the housemates. And we'll exclusively reveal what's up Danielle's top. And I think it might be bazookas. See you back here in 3. Welcome back to Big Brother's Little Brother. I hope you're very well. It's day 23 and the time is 7:47. Last night we saw the housemates take part in a task where they had to answer questions on each other. If they answered the question correctly, they won a prize. Inspired by this idea, we've got a quiz where you answer questions correctly and win prizes. Cleo got questions on all things Ian's done in the house. Shilpa got questions on all things Jermaine's done in the house. And Danielle got questions on all things Jack's done in the house. Strangely, Jack's questions didn't make it into the show. I think it must be some sort of typo there. It's quite extraordinary. All the prizes have been donated to us by the housemates. We've got some quite good ones, and we've chucked in some eviction tickets too. So let's play the game that, for legal reasons, is nothing like the show that Magnus Magnuson used to present on BBC One. So let's have a look at the prizes. Up for grabs. Ooh, I like what we've got here. We have, bear with me, caller, one of Cleo's dresses. Yeah, you're right to woo that. Yeah, probably worn by Tamara Biscuit Face or whatever her head is. Jackson 5 programme signed by Jermaine. That's a good prize. Yeah. Signed Dirk Benedict T-shirt. Wow, look at that. A Playboy T-shirt signed by Danielle. Can't clarify whether it's a black shirt or not. Guitar Hero PlayStation game, eviction tickets for the final, loads of other stuff from the office clear out at the end of the series. It's all very good. We have 2 callers on the line who are going to be playing alongside Richard and Sinetta. Caller 1 is Emma. Hello, Emma.
Hi, Dermot.
How are you? All right?
I'm not bad, thanks. How are you?
Not bad at all. Thanks for sticking with us through the series this year. We love you for that. OK, and caller number 2 is Vicky. Hey, Vicky.
Hi, Dermot.
How are you? All right?
I'm all right, thanks.
Nice touch. OK, Vicky's from the capital of sea salt. That's Malden in Essex. Emma is from Camden in London. Ladies, the rules are very simple. Highest score wins, 3 questions each. It's a team effort. So, Emma, you're going to be playing with Sinetta. Vicky, you're going to be playing with Richard, all right?
Yep.
Say hello to your teammates.
Hello, Emma. Hiya.
OK, round 1 is general knowledge. Sinetta and Emma, you're up first. Here is your general knowledge question. What is the name of Cleo's alter ego who is married to rich biscuit tycoon who's 52 years older than her?
Emma?
Sinatra.
Right, we could go on. I'm thinking... Oh, she came up with some crazy name. I think it was... Was it something Christine something?
It was something...
Go on, what are you thinking?
It was something biscuit, wasn't it?
It was what?
Something biscuit, wasn't it?
Something biscuit. So, should we go... What should we go with? Christine Biscuit?
Christine Biscuit.
How do you feel about Christine Biscuit?
Yeah, I think we should go with that.
We're going to go with
Christine Biscuit. I can tell you the correct answer, inexplicably, was Dorothy Montgomery.
So close! We were close.
OK, on to Vicky Richard. When Shilpa is feeling depressed, what accessory does she wear?
Oh, that's an easy one.
Good, yes, I'll let you answer that then.
Go for it.
She wears her fairy wings.
Going to go with fairy wings? Correct, well done. 1 point to you.
Well played, Vicky.
Great work.
Thanks, Sheila.
Round 2 is what happens next. Take a look at your screens, Emma.
You're such a good sport.
Absolute, the easiest question in the world. What happens next?
Go on, it's your turn, Emma. You can get this one properly.
Does Dirk fall off the stage?
Does he? Let's take a look.
You're such a good sport.
Oh, my God.
Good ball.
Remember that? Oh, remember that when everyone liked each other? Oh, wonderful memories. Congratulations, 1 point to you. OK, Richard and Vicky, take a look at this.
Look after me.
You need to
No, it's just...
I wish we had a camera in here.
The kids are asleep.
Great if we allowed us.
You don't do it in your mouth. Slap it in.
A Polaroid.
OK, it involves Leo, so potentially anything could happen next. But what did happen next?
I'm pretty sure I know what happened next, but do you want to give us any ideas?
I expect someone lets off, is my guess. But what would you think, Vicky?
I think all the girls walked off and left Leo.
I'd go with that.
OK, let's take a look.
Look after me.
You need to
No, it's just...
I wish we had a camera in here.
The kids are asleep.
Great if we allowed us.
You don't do it in your mouth. Slap it
A
in.
Polaroid.
Would you
I
like,
don't ask for a Polaroid
a cup of
camera.
something?
And then we give the pictures back to Big Brother.
No,
and then we get them
at the end.
We get them at the end, yeah.
Green tea, are you having that?
I'm having green tea, yeah.
And he gets up and follows them out for 2 weeks. OK, 2-1 to Vicky as it stands. Well done. Last round is who said this in a distorted voice? OK, here we go, Sinatra. Who said this in a distorted voice?
Night times are very interesting.
Night times are very interesting. Emma and Sinatra.
Oh, I think it might be Jermaine. What do you think?
I was just about to say either Dirk or Jermaine. Let's go with your instinct and let's say Jermaine, yeah?
Oh, you think so? OK, yeah, Jermaine.
Yeah,
See if you're right.
We say Jermaine.
Night times are very interesting.
Well done. Means Vicky and Richard, gotta get this one right to take all those prizes home, not you, her. OK.
I want that racist pink thing.
You might be able... Yeah, have that.
Can I have that?
OK, who said this in a distorted voice?
No hips gyrating around me.
What?
I didn't actually hear that.
No hips gyrating from me.
Oh, I know who it is. I've got one at last.
Tell me then, Richard.
I know. I've saved you. It's Joe from off of S Club 7.
OK, let's see if you're right.
No hips gyrating around me.
There we go. Congratulations.
I'm good.
Richard walking away with it all.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
It was a fist,
Thank you very much, Sinatra and Richard, everyone. Now, fresh from the camera runs, fresh onto our screens, whose character just spends... We can lose the grams now. Spends his time getting on, well, quite fresh with his co-star. It's Joe Dempsey, everyone. Nice to meet you, Joe. How are things? You're right. OK, Joe. So, you are one of the stars of Skins, which starts tonight on E4.
Yeah.
Now, your character is up for anything, so what do you think? How do you think the housemates compare?
Well, I don't know. I think sort of they're getting into it. The more it goes on, but there's a couple like Jack seems to get into the tasks when they happen, but in general they don't. You know, they're complaining all the time and they moan about tasks and...
It's quite, obviously, apart from the obvious, I think it's been quite a sedate show this year.
Well, I think so, and I think, you know, obviously there was the big controversy the other week, and some people would say that in a way, you know, the show needed something to sort of keep people watching, not them.
No, of course
No. not at all.
Don't worry, mate. We don't think you're saying that. You better not be saying that. OK, do you feel differently about the housemates now you've been in the Camerons? Because a lot of people... Sinatra came on and burst into tears when she saw someone in the Camerons. So, emotional experience for you?
I wouldn't say that emotional, but no, it's weird. It's really intrusive, because I feel really intrusive anyway, because I've never watched someone through a window before.
Yeah. Right, I'm quite heartened.
What do you mean, no? I haven't. Rubbish. But no.
By the sounds of it, you've watched them through a window, which is slightly more worrying. They'll probably live together. OK, so eviction night's looming. How are they coping, and who do you want out?
I think different people are sort of reacting differently to it. I think there's Danielle's sort of, although she's not for eviction, she's definitely worried about going out. Joe must be worried. I think H is trying so desperately to stay in. It's unbelievable. Like, the other day when he gave his little £10 gift as a charity donation, it's like, it's a nice gesture, but £10. Come on, H. All those steps.
I thought that when I was reading it, I thought, oh, yeah, I'm not having a go at people who give £10 to charity, but still, he was...
Yeah, he thinks it's a vote winner, I think.
OK, so, what are you thinking? Who's going to win?
I think Jermaine's going to win.
OK.
It's got to be Jermaine.
Do you want Jermaine to win?
I want Jermaine to win, and I think Shilpa might well win, because of what she's been through, and she dealt with it really well. But
who are you backing?
Well, there's someone at home who wants me to back Jack because he's not had any votes. But you know what? Sod it, I'm backing Jermaine.
Backing Jermaine. Thank you very much. Ciao, everyone. Thanks to our guests Richard, Sinetta and Joe. Good luck tonight. We are back tomorrow, same time. The main show's on at 9 p.m. Russell's on tonight, 11:05 after Skins on E4 at 10 o'clock. We're back tomorrow. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye. Where's Jermaine?
Think about the shoes first.